Oh my god, it's that time of year again. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hey, my name is Sierra. Are you new here? Welcome to the crime family. We love Halloween. We love Halloween. So make sure you give us a follow, a like, and comment down below. Are you obsessed with Halloween? Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So we're going in with our Minute Kit nails, and I am etching the inside of the nail with primer. Whether you want to use your e-file to etch it or primer, you need to etch the inside of your gel full cover tips so that they adhere great with gel. Now, if you're going to apply with acrylic, you don't have to worry about etching the inside of the nail, but with gel, you need to etch the inside of your full cover tips. Then we add primer to our natural nail, and then we go in with our base gel. So I'm adding base gel to my natural nail as a slip layer. I'm not going to cure this. This is going to stay wet and uncured while I add gel to the inside of the full cover tip. And I'm adding it to the area I believe my fingernail is going to take up. So the length of my nail is how far out I put the gel inside the tip. And then I apply that tip onto the wet base gel layer of my nail. And that really helps to keep down air bubbles and stuff like that. If you put base gel inside the full cover tip and not on your natural nail, you could run into it not slipping down the nail as easily as you would want and getting air bubbles under there, and that's where you would run into greenies. So it's definitely a necessity. Etch the inside of your tip and make sure you add a slip layer to your natural nail. We don't want greenies, and we don't want tips that pop off. Not cute, okay? Now, I see people doing full cover tips and they're applying them, but they're not really filing them. And you guys need to make sure that your cuticle area is blended into your natural nail. Make sure you do that. Now, in order to be able to do that easily, don't apply it up under your cuticle area, up under your skin. Do not do that. Apply it just like you would your gel polish, right? You want a tiny hairline area between your skin and gel polish. That is how you want to apply your full cover tips. You want to have that hairline area. So then you can go in with a file or an e-file and make sure that you go ahead and blend that area in. And then once you do that, now we are going in and we are doing our trendy little vertical ombre. Now this vertical ombre is super simple. All you do is add one color to one side and one color to the other. Now you need to use color theory. Green and pink, they're going to make brown in the middle. You got to think about what the color is going to be in the middle where they meet once you blend. You don't want a brown in the middle of a pink and a green. Like, it's not cute. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Think of color theory. So make sure that you're blending as well as you can. You can use any brush to blend. I've seen people use like ombre brushes. I'm using a liner brush. You could use an acrylic brush. I don't care what you use. Each one takes a different technique, but you can get there with any brush you choose. So you don't need any specific tools to be able to do that vertical ombre. Use what you got. Don't go buy anything new for this. Now we're doing Jack Skellington's head, and I wanted his head to be ombre too. I thought this was a really cute idea and a play on the vertical ombre. I really wanted this to be a more simple looking set, but still have a lot of technique hidden within it. So Jack Skelington is a little vertical ombre like our other nails. Now I want to speak on the fact that when I was doing the vertical ombre, I'm using gel polish, not gel paint for one, but for two. Because I already filed our nails into shape and made sure that I got everything the way that I wanted it. In order to retain that shape, when I had put the polish onto the gel polish onto the nail and did the vertical ombre, I had a lot of gel polish fall down to the sides of the nail. So I went in with my finger and cleaned up the sides. I wiped up the side of the nail to make sure that it wasn't looking any bulkier than what I had started with. I wanted to retain that look of slimness. So make sure that you, if you are going in with gel polish or gel paints to do your vertical ombre, that you clean up the sides before you cure. Otherwise, you could have to go in later on and refile your nails because they will start to look bulky with that polish or gel paint. Now we're going in with our little details, and this is really easy. Jack Skelington is not hard. Honestly, you just need to draw two eggs on their sides, and then two little eggs for noses, and then a little funky line for his mouth. This is a really easy character. I feel like a lot of people think that things like this is hard, but it's only hard because you're not seeing the simple characteristics of it. His head is a circle. He has two egg-shaped eyes, two egg-shaped nostrils, and just a little railroad mouth. If you can get those four things in, you pretty much have a Jack Skelington. The worst enemy that you're going to have here is just trying to get thin lines. But honestly, the more you do line work with art, the easier it gets because you start to learn a technique of not pressing down. The thicker you want the line to be, the harder you press. The thinner you want the line to be, the lighter you press. So just remember that if you want a thin line, you have to press very, very lightly. Now we're going in and doing his little tuxedo bow, whatever you would call his little bat bow. Now, when I first did it, I did it small, and then I looked at the picture and I was like, ah, shit, this thing's got wings. It's about to take flight. Like, I had to go in and add out extra little wingage, if that's what you would want to call it. So I did make a mistake by not looking at the picture while I was drawing him. I've drawn Jack Skelington enough that I really didn't have to look at a picture for his face. Again, that just comes with practice. I've drawn a lot of Jack Skelington and a lot of Sally. So I don't really have to look at him anymore. And I just kind of forgot about his little bow being longer than what it was. So I had to go in and fix that. And then we are going in with this little trendy pumpkin. Now, if you guys remember, like last year or the year before that, these little pumpkin tips were actually trendy on Pinterest. So I remembered that and I was like, you know what? That would be such a cute little thing to add to this little simplistic me type style. So we're going to go in and you guys see how easy it is to make this little pumpkin tip, right? Super simple. And then we're just going to go in. I already cured my black. I did the outline because I wanted to make sure that I could get this little ombre in here in this pumpkin too. So we're going in with the outline first, cured that, and then I went in with orange and pink. Now the orange and pink are both still uncured because I want to blend them into each other. I want the pumpkin to be I know it's a vertical ombre, but I want it to have a little bit of like definition. I want it to kind of look 3D. And I really thought this vertical ombre idea would really bring this pumpkin to life. So then we have to do our little swirl for the stalk, where the leaf would go. And then the pumpkin is done. I do re-outline everything because the first outline was just a roadmap. So I could get the ombre and all the colors in there the way I wanted them. And then I re-outlined. And then our little swirl. And then just to make the rest of the nails match Jack, I wanted to go in and just do some really thin stitching. So that's all we're doing for the ombre nails. And that's pretty much it. Now, with the ombre nails, I know that people like them with gloss, but if you make them matte colored, I'm telling you, the 3D look that you get with matte is just seriously amazing. All right, so I hope you guys love this quick little tutorial. I hope you guys give us a follow and make sure you comment down below. Do you guys like Halloween? I love you guys. I'll see you guys again. Bye.